The notion of the secret chiefs is layered with complex symbolism, historical influence, and deep philosophical mystery. Envisioned as beings of incredible spiritual advancement, these entities are thought to reside on a plane beyond human understanding, possessing powers and knowledge that surpass what is conceivable by the mortal mind. They are often described as enlightened sages, beings who have achieved a state of divine consciousness and who act as unseen mentors and guides, subtly influencing human destiny through their wisdom and mastery over cosmic principles. Revered by mystics, occultists, and seekers, the secret chiefs are said to form a hidden council, acting in unison to ensure the gradual spiritual evolution of humanity, maintaining balance between the forces of light and darkness, and guarding ancient secrets that reveal the nature of existence itself. The concept of the secret chiefs has evolved over time, adapting to the beliefs and practices of different spiritual and mystical groups. Early influences trace back to Gnosticism, Hermeticism, and even elements of early Christian mysticism, where there were often references to hidden or inner knowledge accessible only to an elite few. Gnostic scriptures, for instance, speak of divine aeons or emissaries, celestial beings who transmit hidden wisdom to humanity. The Hermetic texts also speak of enlightened teachers and divine intermediaries between man and the divine, beings who could initiate the worthy into the mysteries of the universe. In medieval times, these ideas found resonance within Sufi mysticism, where hidden teachers or hidden saints were believed to walk the earth. Such figures were thought to possess intimate knowledge of divine reality and could influence events, though they remained cloaked in secrecy. Renaissance occultism also revived elements of ancient wisdom traditions, presenting the idea that hidden masters existed, preserving knowledge from ancient times and imparting it selectively. By the 17th century, the Rosicrucian movement explicitly embodied the belief in a secret brotherhood of enlightened beings who possessed the highest wisdom and worked silently for the good of humanity. However, the concept of the secret chiefs, as it is commonly known today, gained prominence in the 19th century with the rise of esoteric societies like the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn and the Theosophical Society. Helena Blavatsky, founder of the Theosophical Society, popularized the notion of the Mahatmas, or Masters of the Wisdom, as powerful spiritual beings who existed in remote locations, such as Tibet, and provided guidance to selected individuals for humanity's spiritual advancement. The Mahatmas, or hidden masters, were said to communicate through Blavatsky and others, giving teachings on reincarnation, karma, and cosmic law, and shaping the foundation of modern theosophical beliefs. In the Golden Dawn, Samuel MacGregor Mathers claimed that his rituals and teachings were revealed to him directly by the secret chiefs. Mathers held that these entities were both physical and metaphysical beings, dwelling in remote areas or on other spiritual planes, but able to influence events in the physical world. This gave the Golden Dawn's teachings an aura of mystery and legitimacy, suggesting that its practices were sanctioned by beings with direct access to the fabric of the universe. The secret chiefs' supposed role within these societies was profound, as they were seen as the ultimate spiritual authorities who had access to an all-encompassing cosmic wisdom. According to those who claimed to interact with them, the chiefs shared sacred knowledge, revealing hidden truths about metaphysics, the nature of reality, divine laws, and the structure of the soul. Their influence spanned both mystical teachings and practical rituals, instructing initiates in methods of divine invocation, psychic development, and magical practices. These teachings were not freely given, but were instead bestowed only upon those who had demonstrated discipline, moral integrity, and an unyielding commitment to spiritual progression. Members of esoteric orders regarded the secret chiefs as mentors who watched over the progress of initiates, guiding them through symbolic rituals and layers of knowledge that brought them closer to divine understanding. Their instructions often came in the form of cryptic messages, symbols, or visions, interpreted by high-ranking members of the order, who then passed the guidance on to lower-ranking members in rituals and teachings. Through this structure, the chiefs were viewed as the ultimate authors of the society's practices, embodying the esoteric wisdom that was the very foundation of these secretive organizations. The secret chiefs are often attributed with powers that surpass mortal comprehension. Their supposed abilities are varied and complex, and they are often portrayed as beings who operate both within and beyond the limitations of time and space. Some describe them as able to perceive events across time, possessing a level of awareness that allows them to foresee future occurrences and even intervene when necessary. They are said to possess telepathy, enabling them to communicate with selected individuals over vast distances, and clairvoyance, allowing them to observe events remotely and to guide individuals on Earth without physically manifesting. While some believe that the secret chiefs reside in physical form in secluded locations like mountain sanctuaries, others suggest they inhabit a plane of pure consciousness, far removed from the physical world. In this view, they exist as spiritual entities without physical needs or limitations, akin to thought forms or intelligences that have transcended the need for human experience. Through this level of existence, the chiefs are thought to govern the spiritual energies that shape our world, helping to maintain balance and harmony within the collective consciousness of humanity. The secret chiefs are also believed to possess an intricate understanding of the universal laws that govern all of creation, including karma, the balance of opposites, and the flow of spiritual energy. It is said that their understanding of these principles allows them to shape events, subtly guiding humanity along a path that ultimately leads to spiritual enlightenment. Yet the chiefs reportedly intervene only when absolutely necessary, choosing instead to let humanity learn through its own experiences and mistakes. This principle reflects a kind of divine non-interference, whereby the chiefs avoid meddling in human affairs directly, but provide guidance to ensure that humanity's course remains aligned with a higher spiritual purpose. In modern times, the secret chiefs continue to inspire mystics, occultists, and esoteric thinkers. Some contemporary spiritual teachers reinterpret the secret chiefs as symbolic representations of humanity's highest potential, or as archetypes representing the universal quest for enlightenment and wisdom. In the New Age movement, they are sometimes regarded as beings of light, existing on another plane to assist in the spiritual evolution of all living beings. They have even been compared to extraterrestrial intelligences or interdimensional beings who have achieved a level of consciousness far beyond humanity and seek to impart their wisdom to us. Despite the growing skepticism in modern society, the secret chief's myth endures in popular culture and contemporary spirituality. For many, they embody the ancient idea that a hidden order of wisdom exists in the universe, patiently waiting for humanity to reach a level of maturity and moral insight necessary to access this knowledge. The chiefs are thus seen as both guardians and teachers, presiding over the mysteries of existence and preserving cosmic knowledge from those who might misuse it. Their role has evolved from that of hidden physical masters to that of guiding archetypes, representing the highest ideals of wisdom, compassion, and enlightenment that individuals can aspire to. The legacy of the secret chiefs, whether taken as literal beings or metaphorical constructs, speaks to the timeless human yearning for guidance, for insight into the unknown, and for the possibility that hidden hands of wisdom guide our spiritual journey. For believers, they symbolize hope, the hope that there exists a benevolent order, invisible but ever-present, that quietly watches over humanity, guiding it toward a future filled with enlightenment, compassion, and understanding.